Howdy guys, welcome to another episode of Learn That Solo. Silly sausage me, forgot to finish Kissing the Shadows, only did one solo. There happens to be three, so my bad guys. I hope this makes up for it. This is the second solo for Kissing the Shadows by Children of Bodom, so let's take a look. As per usual, Children of Bodom, D standard, which is DGCFAD. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright, let's take a look at the first section. I want to start from 18 of the first string and we're just working down sort of what would be, I guess, a DA Olean kind of thing in standard tuning. So I'm playing from 18 of the first string and I'm playing 18, 17, 15. Then when I get to the second string I do the same thing, but I play this group twice. So it's 18, 17, 15 again on the second. Okay, then I jump to the third string and I play 17, 15, 14 twice. And the same on the fourth as well. All together. And then after that I go, so what I'm doing here is I'm playing 17, 15 on the fifth. And at the end of that we play this. So this is all picked. I slow the whole thing down a bit because the first part's quite shreddy. I want to play 13, 15, 17 on the 5th. And then I play 14, 15, 14 on the 4th. At the end of that I play 17, 15, 17. So altogether thus far the whole section's relatively short. We go. Okay, once again we come to the bit of the solo where there's a little bit of whammy, and I apologise for the lack of whammy. So I've sort of got a shortcut way that I do it, but if you guys have got the whammy you can chuck it in. So it's going to do something like this. So what I'm doing at the start of that is I've got my, whatever fingers you want, I'm on 20 of the first and 20 of the second. I'm holding that first string and then doing the bend on the second string. So I go. So I bring it down a little bit and then just go back for a second. So it's just essentially the same thing twice. Then it goes. So I've got a pull off from 20 to 18 on the second string. And then after that I want to do the same thing 3 times in a row. I'm going to hit 20 twice and then do a pull off to 18. So the whole thing thus far. Okay, then after that I go. So what I'm doing here is a pull off from 22 to 18 on the second string. And then I hit 20 of the second twice. So the whole thing thus far one more time. And then I did the pull off here. And at the end of that, I'm playing 19, 17, 19 on the third string. So just that last little chunk from the pull off. Alright, let's try putting the whole section together a little slower. Alright, so now we're going to be looking at the sweep tap section. Looks pretty, looks pretty fancy, but the ideas, I guess, behind it are just sort of very, very average 1-3-5 arpeggios with some taps in them. So I'm going to start from 17 of the 5th with a straight minor idea. I'm going to go from the 5th string, 17, then 15 of the 4th, and then 14 of the 3rd. Then after that I jump to 15 of the 2nd string, and then do a hammer from 13 to 17 on the 1st string. Okay, then after that, it's a minor 7th, so the octaves there, minor 7th there. So I'm going to be tapping 20 of the 1st string. Then as soon as I hit that tap, I want to pull the tap down, and then sort of just legato my steps back. So we do that, I drag my pinky back, so I guess what would be a B flat major, but we're in D, so it'll be a slightly different. Starting from 13th fret, I'm doing a major arpeggio, I'm going 13 of the 5th, 12 of the 4th, 10 of the 3rd. Then from there I go to 11 of the 2nd string, and I do a hammer from 10 to 13 on the 1st, and then I'm just doing a full tone up from that pinky, so I'm just tapping 15. So we go. Hopefully that makes sense, and then I bring it over to, I guess, what would be a C major, so we're going from 15th fret of the 5th string, and it's exactly the same shape, just 2 frets up from what we did then. So I'm going 15, 14, 12, and then on the 2nd string 13, and then doing a hammer from 12 to 15 on the 1st. And then my tap's hitting 17. Now when I reverse it, I only want to end on the 3rd string this time, so when we finish that tap, reverse the arpeggio but don't go to the 4th or 5th string. So altogether thus far a little slower. Okay, and then after that we'll work into this little shred. And then that'll get us to the final shred to finish it off. So what I was doing here, using the pointer finger twice, I'm playing 12 to 14 on the 3rd string, and all diatonic from here. I'm playing 14, 15, 17 once I get there. Then I jump to the 2nd string and I play 15, 17, 18. Then the same on the 1st. But at the end of that I add a pinky on 20, so it'll go. So it's very, straight diatonic ideas. So let's try it from the sweeps at the start. We'll put the whole thing together. Let's finish this off. I want to start from 22 of the 1st string, and I hit that twice, and then I want to go from 17 to 22, so it'll go. And then I'm just sort of working it down, I guess what would be a D minor arpeggio in standard tuning. But anyway, we're in different tuning now, it's going to go. So 2 22s and then 17, 22 on the 1st, and then I go. So working down that minor shape as I said, going from 18 of the 2nd string to 17 of the 1st, and then 19 of the 3rd to 18 of the 2nd. Hope that makes sense. Now we hit the middle finger again, and it's going to work up sort of a major shape. So what I'm doing here is going from 18 of the 2nd string, 17 of the 3rd, and then I hit 19 of the 4th, and then back down to 17 of the 3rd. So I go. Okay, then after that I want to hit 19 of the 4th string again, and then work my way down that sort of mini major arpeggio. So 2 19s on the 4th, 17 of the 3rd, 18 of the 2nd. So all together with the major shape. Let's put it with the minor arpeggio at the start now. You notice the pulse is a little bit strange on that. We're going to end on that middle finger on the 1st arpeggio and then hit it again. So there's going to be 2 18s in a row there. Okay, and then we're working to this last shred. There's a little bend at the end of that. So let's go from 15 of the 2nd string, we're going to go 15, 17, 18, and then jump to 15 of the 1st. And then after I've hit 15 of the 1st, I'm going to reverse these notes here, so I'm going to go 18, 17, 15. Okay, and then from there, I'm just going to ascend straight up the scale again. So from 15 of the 2nd string, I'm going to go 15, 17, 18, and also the same on the 1st. So the whole idea thus far is... Okay, then after that, I bring it over. I'm on 20 now, and I'm going to reverse down the scale. What I'm doing here is I'm going 20, 18, 17 on the 1st and the 2nd. And then I bring that back to 15 of the 2nd string, so it goes. Then it goes from there. So sort of working down the scale a little bit more, but this time I hit a harmonic minor note on 14. So what I do here is I go 18, 17, 15, 14, and I hit this 14 note twice. So I go, and then end on a big bend on 15 of the 2nd string. So that last little shred a bit slower. Alright, let's try from the start of this section now. And that is part 2 of Kissing the Shadows. I'm aware that there is a third bit, so I'll figure that out and get a lesson up as soon as possible. Thanks guys, I'll catch you soon.